Pope Francis remains hospitalized in critical condition Tuesday, despite showing slight improvement Monday. The 88-year-old pontiff has pneumonia in both lungs. On Tuesday, the Vatican says he was able to get out of bed and get some work done. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Seth Doane has the latest.
Pope Francis remains in critical condition but is stable. We understand from the latest from the Vatican's press office that his blood parameters are stable, that there has not been another acute respiratory crisis, which is good news. We also understand that he had a CAT scan that had been scheduled to look at the bilateral pneumonia, the pneumonia in both lungs. No explanation as to what they found, but that he did have a CAT scan. They also note that there is still no prognosis, meaning the doctors are not saying exactly what they expect. He's in critical condition, and they say still things could go either way. He could get better or he could get worse. Notably, they did say he's resumed his work activities, and we've seen that nearly every day from the Vatican, underlining that the Pope has gotten out of bed, that he is working. There is an effort to say that the affairs of the state continue. That's the latest from the Vatican. Back to you.
Seth Doane, thank you. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder joins us now. She's also editor-at-large for public health at KFF Health News. So, Doctor, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We know the Pope has a history of some health issues, including a previous partial lung removal, but that was in 1957. Combined with his age, is that affecting recovery?
Well, it certainly means he's going to be more frail. His immune system is not as strong. At the age of 88, your immune system, like every other part of your body, starts to get weaker. So he is going to have a tougher time fighting off the infection. And we're hearing that he's still in critical condition. So critical to a doctor generally means somebody's in the ICU, intensive care unit. And usually that would mean you're either on a ventilator or you're requiring medications to support your blood pressure, say if you have sepsis. But what we've been told is he has not needed a ventilator, has not had sepsis, so it's a little bit hard to tease out what's happening.
Okay. We want to hit some other health news with you as well. So San Antonio and San Marcos, Texas, they're under new health alerts. Officials say that they've identified 99 cases of measles across the Lone Star State and New Mexico. So that brings us to 124 cases across the country. Majority of patients, as you and I have talked about, are unvaccinated. So as the virus spreads, which it appears it is continuing to do so, what should people know about this?
The best way to protect yourself is to be vaccinated against the measles. And the normal schedule for that would be first dose in infants 12 to 15 months old. This is when the antibodies that they get from their mom, either through the placenta or through breast milk, have waned, have faded. So that's why we give the first dose at that age. And then the second dose we typically give at 4 to 6 years old, when kids go to school, more likely to get exposed in that setting. There is a specific group that even if you were vaccinated in the past, you may want to get a booster. So if you were born after 1957, but vaccinated before 1968, the vaccines used at that time were not as good. And so you are in a group that may want to get a booster, particularly if you live in an area that's experiencing an outbreak right now.
Okay, and people can go to the CDC's website to find out those areas. So before we let you go, there's an unknown illness that has already killed more than 50 people in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is according to doctors with the World Health Organization. I think what's so striking is that some people are contracting this and passing away so quickly, some 48 hours. What do we know right now about this mystery illness?
So there are two different clusters. We don't know if it's the same illness causing both of these. There are some overlapping symptoms. So fever, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, sometimes bloody vomiting and diarrhea, bleeding from the nose, meningitis, kinds of symptoms, so neck stiffness and headaches. Is it possible this could be a viral hemorrhagic illness, so in the same class of diseases like Ebola? Possible. They have ruled out Ebola and Marburg, which is another related kind of virus. But there are other serious illnesses in that category. We really need to see a lot more testing, contact tracing, things we heard all about during COVID, right? Yeah. You know, this is the kind of thing that they need help with, because these outbreaks are in very rural parts of the country with weak health systems.
Okay. All right, Dr. Celine Gounder, thank you.